The Brian Head Fire has had a devastating economic blow for a very popular resort. The Panguitch Lake Adventure Resort, which is normally completely booked this time of year, is now empty. Dan Rascone is on the story. I understand, Dan, that July 4th is one of their very busiest times of year.
Yes, it is, Shauna. July 4th weekend, a huge time for them when hundreds of people show up to recreate there at the lake. But since they evacuated last week, the place is now completely deserted.
I've been in this cabin for 20 years now.
For years. Ken Hampton has enjoyed his beautiful view of Panguitch Lake off his back deck.
You know what Panguitch stands for? Big fish.
But never during this time of year
I mean, they're just nothing.
has he ever seen the popular Panguitch Lake Adventure Resort so empty.
Dad.
A complete ghost town. 25 empty cabins, 63 vacant RV spots, and more than a dozen idle boats.
This place explodes on the 4th of July. People just love this area.
The only thing exploding around here is a Brian Head fire that continues to burn out of control. A roadblock now sits outside the resort's entrance.
Hi.
People can come in to grab belongings, but no one is allowed to stay.
Hey, come on.
In fact, Ken and his dogs are the only signs of life.
There's no one up here.
The 4th of July is solid booked.
The owner of the resort could only be reached by phone. She is currently in Arizona. Veronica Pelladori says they've been booked for July 4th since the beginning of the year.
It was very traumatic. I was watching, the hills around the resort burning. I could hear the explosion. It was the most heartbreaking thing I've ever experienced.
Veronica estimates the fire has already cost her over $100,000.
It is very devastating for the business side of it.
Yeah, tough time for this business. They're being told right now that power may not be up and running for another 3 days, and then it could take them some time to get in there and get the resort up and running again. So no idea on a date as to when this place will open again to the public. Live in Panguitch, I'm Dan Rascone.